Oh, welcome back to part 6. No, 7, I believe. Spider-Man Remastered. Oh, Marvel. Well, yeah, I just reading at their Spider-Man Twitter feed thing. So, OMG, that new suit. I think I have a crush on Spidey. You're a dork. Rude a little bit. I think the new suit looks really neat. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna change up the suit this time. No, the last time I did, but which one should I change it to? I'm gonna change to Spider. This one right here, Spider. Stark suit. Was it calls of Spider Bro temporarily an 8? Isn't that just the? Let's try it out. I don't think I ever used this. Oh, it's pretty much the Spider Drone thingies. Okay, is it? Can I upgrade anything? I need
Masked
challenge something.
terrorists have taken a bus hostage. Any officers near Midtown North, please copy.
Okay, let's. I'm probably gonna do this one over here. Should I just go over here? There's no fast travel points. Oh yeah, let's just do. Oh dude, the suit looks amazing. Right now I'm playing on fidelity mode, but with VRR on, which I believe it unlocks the frame rate, which it actually looks like it. But most of the time it fluctuates between high 40s and low 50s, which is 100% fine with me, because I've been playing console since I was young, playing at 60 or not 60, 30 frames. It's like I'm fine with that. But 50 frames, that's even better. Dude, you can see the reflection on the suit. Like I don't have the 120 hertz screen on right now. I have my TV supports it, but it doesn't let me record at that quality when I do have the 120 hertz enabled. It's kind of weird. It doesn't let me record at 4K, which I'm recording right now. I don't want to
These
hear
cameras
JJ
aren't
right now.
cheap. If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
Yeah, where's the one? Oh, right here.
There it is.
This is the fastest
That
one
cat
I've
does
found
enjoy
so far.
playing games with people, especially me.
I'm probably gonna keep it at fidelity mode with the uncapped frame rate. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Maybe wrong. Let's see. Let's just go over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the black hat one and proceed with the mission. Oh, dude, it looks so amazing. Yeah, with the rain, with the suit, the wetness on the suit allows you to just see everything so bright. Because I don't have a PC to actually play on, or that's a quality resolution this good on console.
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets.
Oh shoot. Damn it. That's not. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Or the 20 combo. I messed up too many times.
12-year-old me one day dudes in masks will try to blow him up with rockets?
I believe that fidelity mode caps it at 4K, which is amazing. Normally it's 4K 30 frames, but if your monitor or TV supports VRR, it
Black cat's been
uncaps it, I
here.
believe.
She was doing this in person the
I'm
first
pretty
time
sure
I
I
caught
looked
her.
it up.
Did she catch me?
I usually
Can't
just
be some
play
elaborate
at
vacation.
performance
Hasn't she
mode
heard of dating
RT.
apps? She's up to something.
But most of the time, I do play performance RT because I really like seeing the reflections on the screen. Dude, where the heck is it? It should be right here somewhere.
There you are. That's Ty Stone's place, and it's full of priceless art. You're playing with fire, Felicia.
Is there anything else?
I
No.
guess that's how you roll. MJ's hunch was right. Place is crawling with demons.
I dropped my
Take
phone.
these guys out, then have a look around.
Ooh. Okay, my phone's good. Good thing I don't have an iPhone, or else I would have cracked. Don't shade an iPhone.
还是不行。
Oh, dude, I love those wedge shooters.
Okay,
You can
that's
easily
all
just
of them.
go into and just. I didn't even know I could take out the big guys by doing that. Okay, I gotta go to the door. Oh, kind of glitchy. Wait, can that? Oh, there we go.
High security lock. They use these on banks, not recycling centers. Maybe if I can find where it gets its power from. Looks like I could override the circuit. Need my electric webs. Well, that did something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
Where are the circuits at?
There. Looks like the circuit's still stable. Maybe there's another junction box close by.
There we go.
Gotcha. Almost there. One more box should do it.
Oh, another one. Where the heck is it? Oh, over here.
Uh-huh.
That wasn't even on purpose, but okay. I was trying to pull the boxes away, but I didn't expect
That's it.
the actual trash can just yeet itself over there. Oh, dude, I forgot to turn off that resistance on my trigger. I really want to do that. I'll just do after this. I don't know, it just kind of gets annoying now. When there's a bit of resistance, I really want to just press down right away. And in Spider-Man, you can't exactly just swing. You have to press all the way in. Which door do I have to go to? Oh yeah. No, I'm dumb.
Oh, man. These must be where they're planning to attack. Wait. These are Osborn campaign offices. All the paths originate from the same address. Lots of high-tech equipment. Maybe later I can recycle this stuff into some weapons of my own. Explosives from Fisk's
Wow.
construction site. Truck
Damn.
bombs. This is crazy. Guns from Fisk's armory. This wasn't a gang war. The demons were stealing from Fisk to go after Mayor Osborn.
Hey, did you find Lee?
No, but you were right. Lee's using this place as a front for the demons. Bomb making, gun running,
My God.
and it looks like they're planning another attack. This time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
We must have some kind of beef with Norman Osborn.
I found an address here. I think it's their staging area. If I hurry, I might be able to stop them.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel. And I can't even do that. Wait, can I? What? Do I can't fast travel right now? No, no, no. Oh, I can't. So sad.
Yuri, it's me.
Make it quick. I'm busy getting yelled at by my boss.
Martin Lee and the demons are planning another attack, this time on Norman Osborn's campaign offices.
Are you sure? We've had a lot of false leads in the past week.
Trust me on this one. I'm sending you the address of a recycling center. You'll find all the evidence there.
Got it. I'll get those campaign offices evacuated. But if you're wrong about this, you're gonna help me find a new job.
Don't worry, Yuri. Spider Cops will help you. I like how you can actually see planes up in the sky. So beautiful. Dude, this is so fluid.
Consolidated shipping. A lot of guys. I should try to do this quietly, but also with style.
What? Oh, trip mines.
I can use that stuff I found at the recycling center.
I finally got trip mines. Cool.
Nice. Love using bad guys' own weapons against them.
Oh, neat.
And that, my friends, is what karmic justice looks like.
Hey, what else?
Sleep it off.
I'm gonna take out the snipers first.
You literally didn't see that coming.
Oh, look at that. Took all of them out. Oh, it's done. Just needs
He's
to...
not out here. Better check inside. These guys aren't kidding around. Good thing I stopped this when I did. You could blow up half of Manhattan with this stockpile. Huh. Invoice from an auto shop. Pale Horse Rides.
I like how you can actually read them. I still can't get enough. You can actually read the text. Like in video games, you can really do that. Like in the PS3 era, you could, but it was really hard to do so. What did you look for?
This is bigger than I
Oh,
thought.
they're bomb areas.
Looks like the demons have an army.
Hello, failure.
As if one deadly glowing whip wasn't enough.
That was
I don't know what I was expecting.
that was
but it
quick.
was definitely not this. Hey MJ, I think I stopped the demon's attack on Osborn's campaign offices.
Nice. Did you find Lee?
No, but I found something we should look into. A place called Pale Horse Rides.
Damn.
Sounds familiar. I'll check it out and get back to you.
I guess I'll use those spider drones.
Copy, Silverbird. We're descending to location.
Oh, those guys.
There's another one. Safety's off.
Well, this is new.
Damn.
This one's mine.
That's police brutality. Well, they technically aren't cops. They're like,
Hey! That's not how we do things. Down! Down!
Code SM1.
Whoa, whoa! Before we do this, who the hell are you guys?
Code SM1. Code SM1. Holding for orders. Copy code SM1. I have a visual. Hold for Silverbird.
oh, she's leading up. Oh, I forgot about her.
Nice entrance. Solid 8 out of 10.
Dude, the suit up close looks amazing. Oh, it kind of just dropped down. That takes my immersiveness out of it. Why is he hovering above the air? Shows Amy at his junk. What is this? Spider-Man's in the air.
Explanation, please?
This is Silver Sablinova, head of Sable International, a private security force. Paid for by Mayor Osborn.
Oh, the mayor has a pet army now?
Next time you get in my way, I will not be so gentle.
Go. We'll talk later.
Hopefully, it doesn't glitch anything up.
Hey, sorry about that same thing. I should have told you earlier, but it all happened so fast.
It's okay. We're still best buds.
We're not best buds.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Anyway, Sable has the mayor's ear and unchecked authority. We've searched that address you gave me, found plenty of evidence of a bomb plot, but nothing that leads back to Martin Lee.
I'm working on that.
Damn.
Hey, MJ.
She took the friendship I gave her and threw it in the trash.
He's got places all over the city.
Huh. The locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
What
No.
cutie in the
Lee's only
mirror?
got one target
Mirror,
on his
mirror on the
mind,
wall.
Norman
Who's the
Osborn.
fairest of them all? It's me. I really like that drone. Oh, what's his perfect dodge, temper increased damage. Finisher, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Gadgets generate more focus. Reduce the effect of flashbangs. It really doesn't matter. Slow time after a perfect dodge. Oh yes, 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 yes. Increase damage for your health. Is above. Okay, that's cool. Gadgets. Scientist FTW. Is that for the win? Okay, what's your upgrade now? Stealth takedown generates more focus. When throwing an enemy rapidly, press triangle during the throw to continue to spin the enemy. Oh, cool. What's this? After leaping off an enemy or from combat, press square X to smash the ground. Ooh, for sure, for sure.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh,
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office. Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
Damn. She's even cutting up the carrots. Is there anything else I could do? No. Can I talk to her again?
You want me to call Mrs. Morales first?
I'll be fine. I suspect she'll be relieved to talk to someone who's been there.
Pete, glad to see you're okay.
Hanging in there. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Thanks. I appreciate it.
Hmm. Yeah, if there were cameras here, he
Never
was
seen
like,
that room before.
"Is that Spider-Man? Or is that Peter? Is Peter Parker Spider-Man?"
Whoa, what the? There. High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be. What would Ben do?
Aw.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine.
I like how
These
they're
panels.
actually using real
Looks
photos.
like there's a keyhole in the frame. I
Wait,
thought Lee's
oh.
parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away? This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Remember, the old man said only bands can master demon strength. Without balance, the monster will turn on any who attempt to control it.
Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside him.
All great people have darkness in them.
Lee's journal. Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
20 October 2018. Wilson Fisk has been arrested. I can barely believe it. The day I have planned for dreamed of is finally here.
Lee sounds
But for some
conflicted.
reason I
Almost
hesitate.
like he didn't want to head down this path.
Can I really go through with this? Things will happen so quickly if I give the word. My men will claim Fisk arms, his explosive, his secrets. Will use that strength to teach Norman true pain. He'll know what it is like to see the things he loved destroyed by his own hands. By achieving that end will mean giving up so much. Everything I've built here at Feast. All the good I have done could be wiped out. If my plans succeed, my chance is finally here, yet so I hesitate. Should I turn back? A part of me wants to, but the demon is hungry, and I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it back. Damn.
The shrine in the photo is missing the picture.
Dear May, very soon you'll hear stories
Looks
about
like
me.
this note is for May.
Stories claiming I'm a terrorist and a murderer. Those stories will be true. But the story we wrote together, the story Feast,
Lee
is
really
also
did
true.
care about May.
I want you to know
Hope
that I
this means
always
she's out of
believed in our
danger.
mission. It wasn't a front or a show. It was an honest expression of my heart. When you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your beliefs. You are strong, May. Strong enough to tell a new story at Feast, one unburdened by my faults. Thank you for all you have done, Martin.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, I see. Yes!
It's a pretty easy puzzle. What the heck? A whole room? Wait, you can see it from the below?
What are you hiding, Lee?
You can easily just look up and see this.
Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift? This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him. Creepy. Oh, this is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance.
Oh,
He
dude,
could
light.
never
That's so good.
understand.
Look at that reflection.
The only way to fight a monster
To be a monster.
is to become one.
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more.
There's a lot other.
The police had found this. Or may. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
How did they not notice that you can? There's a room right there. Video game logic. Oh, that's why he blocked this room off. Why is he? Wait, why is he making those sounds? He can easily just push it over.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Dang, he's trying to take down Peter.
Wait!
To be controlled, my boy. Man, Peter Parker just took down some homeless people. Let's see, gadgets. No, skills. I won. What's something? Area attacks deal additional damage and generate more focus. Oh, I should really get that.
Captain Watson. Abe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this.
Oh, it's right there. I see
Why are you
it.
whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait. Remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. The thing is, they have glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
Perfectly harmless.
Working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
I like how he said,
Felicia
yeah,
thinks she's
nice
doing-
homeless people that jump
I
me.
learned something in each of these scenes. Bam. I think some big-time lawyer lives here. I bet she's after his client list to find new targets. Hate to admit it, but she's one smart cat.
Oh, dude, look at the density, but... Dude, what the heck are these?
Oh, hi, Doctor.
They're just
How are you?
T-posing.
Parker, exciting news. Up by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
I like how there's more crowds now.
I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Oh, this is awesome. There's like so many people here now.
Okay.
Look at the
I'll
crowd
be right there.
density. Dude, this is awesome. Look at the crowd density. Damn.
Stop by. Just for a minute.
It's amazing. Oh, most of the time they don't move. Well, it's so amazing though. How long have I been recording for? I've been recording for 31 minutes.
I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple cross, Doc. Pigeon target acquired. Oh, come back, little birdie!
There we go. And black cat one, black. 6 out of 12 pigeons. This one shouldn't take that long. And where should that one be?
Felicia's keeping busy, but I'm catching up. Let's see where she hit this time.
No. Now my dad wants me to assemble this chair he got on Costa Rica. This is a really good camera, but where the heck is it? Can't be there. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is.
Ha. Cornelius Van Lunt's place. She's hitting places full of one-of-a-kind and valuables. She must be working for someone. Otherwise, why not just steal cash?
Officers are taking fire from demons. Incident was reported near the meatpacking district.
Pigeon target acquired. Don't fly away, please! This pigeon knows...
Aw.
Okay.
Okay, 5 more pigeons left.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
I want to try. Oh, that's how. That's cool.
Can't believe Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this.
Not like he's fixing up his hair. Ah, still works.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Goodies to interact with.
Parker, we've been focused on limb replacement, connecting nerves at severed extremities, replicating the function of lost appendages. But what if instead we gave people something they've never seen? Something straight from the mind. Unchain all of us from the bodies we've been born with, and instead unleash the awesome power of our minds.
Oh, nice. I can complete all of these now. I'm just gonna spend all this time completing this. So if you don't want to watch this part, just skip ahead. That's what I was trying to grab.
Beautiful.
Polymethylon sex. I don't know.
Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Which one? No. Oh, this one right here. Hydrogel
IPN.
Oh, hydrogel IPN.
Bet it'd be a great tissue interface. What was Doc working on with this?
These are going pretty fast. Wait, is there like a complete puzzle thing?
Great conductivity.
Polymer, carbon,
Sure about
nanotube,
long-term wear and tear, though.
composite.
Might delaminate easily.
Can I just skip this by doing the skip the puzzle thing?
Doc was testing the biocompatibility
Oh, I can't.
of graphene.
I'm guessing if it takes too long, I can do that. No, that's not. There we go. Pretty sure you can enable that feature to just skip all the puzzles.
Not great.
Dimethylolizol. Wow.
Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface. Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
Which one is it? That's kind of work. There we go. I gotta do the left one first. There we go. How much recording is left? 40 minutes. I got 20 minutes left.
For a direct tissue interface.
I should complete this
feel like
wall
we can do
within a
better.
few minutes.
Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
What? If you could do this, oh, there you go. It was easier than I thought. Nano light type.
It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Because I think this is going to probably be the last time I can go enter
Doug's
this.
messing around with superconductors.
Which one is it? No. No. Dude, what? No, it can't be that one. Dude, why is... Okay, there we go. And... There we go. No. Dude, why is this so complicated? There we go. Dude, what? Where's that thing at? I'm just gonna skip it. See that? I'm skipping this puzzle. It's gonna take me way too long.
Messing around with superconductors.
Did I turn it on? When enable circuits or puzzle and server tones will immediately have the option skip. Oh, look at that. Hive. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know about any of this. Dude, okay, last one. Okay, so do this. No. Dude, how am I supposed to do this one? There we go, I got that one. There we go. Why didn't I see this before? I don't understand why I didn't see that before. It was so clear when I went back to it.
Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller? Some kind of
There we go.
polymer.
It has the option to skip now. Let's see. There we go. Put that. I need 2 of those. There we go. There we go. I don't understand why the last one just took me so long, but I just had a brain fart.
This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything.
That's it. It literally took me 7 minutes to complete because of one part. I'm probably gonna end up deleting that part off.
In some sad, sick way, the City Hall attack may have done some good. Norman's approval ratings are sinking. The people are starting to realize their beloved mayor only cares about himself. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to wake people up to the truth. To finally see the monster they themselves elected.
Wish Doc wouldn't fixate on Norman like this. Interesting method of structural reinforcement.
But a lot of people just want their actual arm bag or something that can mimic it. Because I'd rather not have like a tentacle, but I'd rather have like actual
Really glad Doc let me store things here.
5-finger arm. A forearm, bicep, tricep.
I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Way out. Is he gonna talk about it?
Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over. Vulture might be the smartest guy up on this wall. Not smart enough to duck 3 consecutive life sentences, of course, but still pretty brainy. Electro was the first legit superpowered villain I fought. Till then it had been regular guys in fancy suits. Electro was a big chain. Gonna miss that humorless grimace. Last time I fought Scorpion, he asked if I knew what my skull looked like from the inside. Then offered to show me. Super fun guy.
I don't know. I need to ask my dad to turn down the volume because I don't want to get copyrighted. Damn, I really want to hear what you said was talking about the spider. No, my dad did not hear me. I'm probably gonna go over there and ask him. Is there anything else I can do? Oh no, right here.
Our first volunteer subject, Lance Corporal Texador. Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his daughter again. Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better?
But not many people want
I
that.
think that should do it. You ready?
Everything okay?
is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Octavius
Be
Industries.
sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
How much time do you have? Okay, I got 8 minutes. I can.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
I need -2. I'm in a predicament right now. Oh, there we go. No, I'm not. I'm just being dumb. I thought that was part of the stage where you couldn't remove.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
Oh, I forget his arm was atrophy. Atrophying. Is that how you say atrophying? Atrophy. His arm's atrophied. Ing? I don't know. That's so cool. Pretty sure we're soon
We did
to
it.
be have that type of
Next
technology
step.
nowadays.
Neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
to changing the world.
Oh, I like how you can see the lab coat in the reflection. Ah, so much brighter now.
Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
What's that?
Well, I hope you enjoyed this part. Part 7, I believe, or part 8, one of them. Hope you enjoy it. It should be on the title. The next part, I'm going to be saving MJ, I believe.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. We still on for dinner?
Dinner? Oh, yeah. I was calling you about something else, but yeah, we should talk over dinner.
Offer still stands for me to come over and cook.
Oh, really? Well, I like to take risks. I'm still out, but I'll grab some stuff at the store and let you know when I'm home.
Okay, talk soon.
What should I buy? Can't do that. No. I need challenge tokens.
Alright.
I got 2 now, so I need 3 for these. Perfect dodge from an inside takedown. Okay, I guess save up for that.
Dinner at MJ's. Low expectations. It'll be hard to screw this one up.
Well,
Guess
hope
I'll
you enjoyed
just
this
freelance
part.
for a while until she calls.
Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoy it. Bye. Have a great rest of the day.